St. John 9 and 9. Once again, read that.
St. John chapter 9 and verse 9. Some said, this is he. Others said, he is like him. But he said, I am he. Therefore said they unto him, how are thine eyes open? He answered and said, a man that is called Mashayach made clay and anointed mine eyes, and said unto me, go to the pool of Siloam and wash. And I went and washed, and I received sight. Then said they unto him, where is he? He said, I know not. They brought to the Pharisees him that aforetime was blind. And it was the Sabbath day when Mashayach made clay and opened his eyes.
See, it was a Sabbath day, which is Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, when the Most High had a Mashayach open this man's eyes. He was born blind, so he could see again. Read.
Then again the Pharisees also asked him how he had received his sight. He said unto them, he put clay upon mine eyes, and I washed and do see. Therefore said some of the Pharisees, this man is not the Most High, because he keepeth not the Sabbath day. Others said, how can a man that is a sinner do such miracles?
That's right. So they had a division among themselves. They said, this man can't be of the Most High if he's doing these miracles on the Sabbath. And others say, hey, what man could do these miracles if he's a sinner? Read.
And there was a division among them.
See, there was division among them, just like a division among us. Instead of coming together and trying to work together, there's a division all the time. We always want to dissect each other. Dissecting what? Dissect yourself. Let me dissect myself and tear myself apart and self-examine myself. Say, love thy neighbor as thyself. If you love yourself, you should be able to love your brother that's trying to be right. Some of you, you want power. Ain't no power in this earth. What kind of power you want? Satan said, you bow down to me, all shall be thine. We got to bow down to the Most High, the Mashayach Yahawashi. Read.
Verse 17. They say unto the blind man again, what sayest thou of him?
So what you think of him? Read.
That he had opened thine eyes. He said, he is a prophet. But the Jews did not believe concerning him, that he had been blind and received his sight, until they called the parents of him that had received his sight.
Come on, they say, I don't believe he was blind. I don't believe he did this miracle. Call his parents in. Read.
And they asked them, saying, is this your son, who you say was born blind? How then doeth he now see? His parents answered them and said, we know that this is our son, and that he was born blind. But by what means he now seeth, we know not. Or who had opened his eyes, we know not. He is of age, ask him. He should speak for himself.
So he of age, ask him. He'll speak for himself. They was afraid. Because the Jews say anybody that exalt Mashayach Yahawashi, don't kick him out of the synagogue. Read.
These words spake his parents, because they feared the Jews. But the Jews had agreed already that if any man did confess that he was Mashayach Yahawashi, he should be put out of the synagogue.
See? They knew this. That's why they said what they said. Using tact. They asked my son. He the one been made to see. Don't ask us. Read.
Therefore said his parents, he is of age, ask him.
That's right. Go ahead.
Then again called they the man that was blind, and said unto him, give the Most High the praise.
Give the Most High the praise. Read.
We know that this man is a sinner. He answered and said, whether he be a sinner or no, I know not. One thing I know, that whereas I was blind, now I see.
He said, whereas I was blind, now I see. He know that. Read.
Then said they to him again.
Check out the spirit of the Pharisees. Read.
What did he to thee?
That's what they're saying. What is he to you?
How opened he thine eyes? He answered them, I have told you already.
I done told you. Everybody keep telling you the same thing. You done heard it over and over again. I got to tell you again? Read.
And ye did not hear. Wherefore would ye hear it again? Will ye also be his disciple?
Now he's cutting them. He said, hey, you gonna be a disciple too? You gonna start learning under him too? Read.
Then they reviled him.
Then they reviled him. They got mad. Read.
And said, thou art his disciple, but we are Moses' disciple.
They said, y'all his disciples, just like a lot of you out there. You Moses' disciple now. Y'all believe in what? Nothing but the Torah and the Tanakh. Y'all don't believe in the Mashayach Yahawashi. But he the one that's coming back to judge and make war. Only him. Through the power of the Most High. Read.
We know that the Most High spake unto Moses. As for this fellow, we know not from whence he is. The man answered and said unto them, why herein is a marvelous thing, that ye know not from whence he is, and yet he hath opened mine eyes. Now we know that the Most High heareth not sinners, but if any man be a worshiper of the Most High, he doeth his will, him he heareth. Since the world began, was it not heard that any man opened the eyes of one that was born blind?
That's right. He's talking to him. Read.
If this man were not of the Most High, he could do nothing. They answered and said unto him, thou wast altogether born in sins. Doest thou teach us?
Like they say, you were born in sin. You know, trying to exalt themselves. Like a lot of people out there now, a lot of brothers trying to exalt themselves. Like they something when they ain't nothing, as they ought to be. We know in part and prophesy in part. We can learn from a baby. Come on. Then y'all have babies that say,
Yeah.
well, you got to figure out what they want, right? Pretty soon, everybody say, you know that they mean what they mean. You ain't know initially. Come on, that's the minute way to tell you something. You can learn from each other. You can learn from anyone. Read.
And they cast him out. Mashayach Yahawashi heard that they had cast him out. And when he had found him, he said unto him, doest thou believe on the Son of the Most High?
You believe in me?
He answered and said, who is he?
Say, who is he?
Lord, that I might believe on him. And Mashayach Yahawashi said unto him, thou hast both seen him, and it is he that talketh with thee. And he said, Lord, I believe. And he worshiped him.
See? That's what we got to do. We got to believe. Belief is faith. You got to have faith in him. And he's going to give you that spiritual power that you long for. Don't you pray in his name? He said, no man come to the Father except for by him. Don't you pray in his name? So if you pray in his name, do you believe your prayers going to be answered? You should believe. Read.
And Mashayach Yahawashi said, for judgment I am come into this world.
For judgment. Judgment means what? You do wrong, there's a punishment. You don't do right, he's going to judge you.
Amen on that one. That's real talk.
That they which see not might see.
They that see not might see.